you are an empath who finds yourself having a throat chakra blockage, what happens is that you spent a lot of your time managing people's emotions and being so sensitive and ultra sensitive to people's thoughts, emotions, and their sensitivities. So then you kind of feel like, oh, maybe it's not safe for me to speak up, or you have been shut down in your childhood, in your upbringing. So now you don't feel safe to be who you are, to speak your truth. But the problem with this is that it blocks you from opportunities, from finding genuine connection, and to also standing up for yourself and finding your belongingness in this world. So in this video, I'm going to help you to tap into how you can heal your throat chakra, and how I help my clients, and how I, as someone who actually pretended to be mute at some point in my life so that I don't have to speak, how I can get over this, make thousands of YouTube videos and other videos floating on the internet, and really step into my purpose, and how you can do it too. So for those of you who are new on this channel, my name is Tina Wong, and I'm here to help channel through the helpful informations that your soul is ready to receive to step into your truest and highest purpose. We post it every day. So if you're about the vibe, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the fam. So the main thing with this whole throat chakra thing, okay, as an empath, is your oversensitivity makes you feel like there are more obstacles, or there are more challenges for you to say what you really want to say, and you're feeling into more problems or potential challenges where it might not really exist. And this is not your fault. It's because a lot of us empaths, we had a very traumatic upbringing where our voice is being shut down, where we're told to, you're seen and not heard, or we have dealt with a lot of narcissistic or toxic, traumatic type of upbringing where we have to learn to shut down and find our safe corner and know that it's not safe to be ourselves. All of this can seem really bad and negative, and I'm not saying that it's not. I'm here to bring another perspective, that without these challenges, without these toxic people and narcissistic things, or parents who kind of like instill these fears in you, you wouldn't become that person that you are now. Like if I didn't go through all of those things, or those traumas that I had when I was growing up, I wouldn't find my way eventually to unleash my voice in such a powerful way that now I can get to help so many people online do the same thing. So for you, how you can begin healing your throat chakra, and it took me so many years of my life to figure this out, is you have to understand that what needs healing more than your throat chakra is your ability to find your safety in this world. Like you have to know that it is safe for you to be who you are. It's safe for you to exist. This is the main programming that once you instill and encode and anchor in, you're going to find that it's actually like a lot easier for you to unblock your throat chakra, because the whole point of us not having it unblocked is because we feel fear. We feel like it's not safe for me to speak. They're not going to understand me. They're going to shut me down. There's going to be negative consequences, right? So if you watch my previous videos about why empaths have a blocked throat chakra and how to clear it, you'll understand more of that dynamic. But I wanted to really bring to you the actual healing path. Here is the number one path, is the path of safety. I am safe to be. Okay, say this with me. I am safe to exist as I am. I am safe to be as I am. I am safe. Okay, this is going to be very fundamental, because without an inherent sense of safety, you're not going to be able to go any further than that. Why? It's because the first chakra, the main first chakra, the foundational chakra, is the base chakra, which is the red color, which is your sense of safety and security. So if you don't have level 1, the foundation, right, you're not going to be able to unblock this chakra over here, okay, which is your 5th chakra. Okay, so you have to get number 1 right, level 1 right, okay, my people. So how you're going to tap into this is feeling into your existing alone is safe. Like, it's safe for me to have preferences. Okay, say this with me. It's safe for me to like what I like. It's safe for me to like what I don't like what I don't like. It's safe for me to speak my truth. It's safe for me to voice my opinion. It's safe for me to breathe. It's safe for me to exist. So I want you to get very familiar with these type of affirmations and mantra, because with this, it'll slowly reprogram your subconscious and eliminate that fear. And I talk more about this in my other video of how to eliminate the people judgments of you. If you have fear of people judging you, this is a very important video that I want you to watch down below, and I talk more about the safety technique. So once you feel into that core safety and just keep on telling yourself it's safe. It's safe for me to take up space. It's safe for me to breathe. It's safe for me to be. You're going to naturally find that confidence, okay? You're going to naturally find that confidence and feel good about just being and existing. And believe it or not, because of that, you're gonna find it, you have an easier time to voice your opinion, to stand up for yourself, to say what you have to say. Whether it's in personal, interpersonal relationship, or when it comes to your business, when it comes to your light work, when it comes to your soul purpose. Because actually a lot of empaths, they are very ultra sensitive, and that is another word for being very psychic and intuitive. So you came here with healing gifts and healing ability. So your empathic skills are actually here to help people heal, because you have this hypersensitivity that you can tune into people's needs before they can even voice it, and you can tell what is it that is missing in their life, or how they can receive certain information better, because you're able to tune into those information. So remember, your empathic nature makes you someone who is a natural healer. Okay, so you have a big purpose, but for you to step into that purpose, you have to get over the hump of the fear. So how you can heal your throat chakra is tapping into the little things that you stay silent about. So for example, if someone asks you, hey, do you want to go for steak, or do you want to go for I don't know, fried chicken tonight, okay? And maybe it's easier for you to say, well, just choose for me, or whatever you want, okay? A lot of people are afraid, okay? Empaths were afraid to voice your opinion. We're afraid to upset other people. So that's why we don't make a decision. So actually, how you can heal that is begin to voice your preferences. Okay, so begin to voice something even simple. When someone asks you, do you want to go here, or where you want to go to eat tonight? And it's easier to say you choose. It's easier to say whatever, okay? But it's actually subconsciously, you're not in control. Subconsciously, you're not owning your voice, you're not owning your truth, because the throat chakra is not just about voice and speaking, it's about truth. This blue color here is about your truth, and your truth is you matter. Okay, say this with me. I matter. You matter, honey. Your existence matter. The way you love matters. What you prefer matters. How you want to live your life matters. Who you are matters. Okay? So stop outsourcing your power onto other people when it comes to little things. What movie do I want to watch tonight? Okay? Maybe you're not used to think that way, but I want you to start practicing. What movie do you want to watch tonight if someone asks you? Okay? What food you want to eat? Okay? Stop saying up to you. Okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing that you can do to really heal your throat chakra is begin to speak anyway, even when your voice shakes, and begin to just get over the hump anyway. okay? There's this, I think it was Mel Robbins or someone who invented I think it was like a 5-second rule or 3-second rule. I can't remember, okay, the exact thing. But just, pick a second, okay? 3 or 5, whatever. Just pick one. Just like, if there's an opportunity for you to speak or raise your hand or volunteer, like if you're in a Zoom meeting, for example, right? And you never like raised your hand before and never speak up and it scares you, just do it just do it right away. Because if you wait past the 3 or 5 seconds, the fear's gonna overcome you and you're gonna get really scared and you're not gonna do it. Okay, so just take fast action. Okay, just who cares, just do it. If someone asks you to volunteer, if you want to volunteer to be someone on the stage, okay, fine. Okay, or if hey, does anyone have a question? Okay, just raise your hand. Okay, anyone wants to share? Okay, let me just raise my hand on Zoom. Like, just do it. Because if you just have that one moment, and I'm gonna challenge you, just do it one time. Just get over the first hump. Because it's always that fear, that illusion of fear that gets you. But if you just like speak it once, you're like, okay, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. And you're gonna feel really scared and really nervous, but then it builds in this muscle memory that it is safe for me to speak. It's not that bad. I did it once, so it's fine. And it's the same thing when how you become this kind of pushover. If you feel like you're a pushover or people pleaser, is because it happened to you once before in your childhood, and it happened again and again, and it trained you into actually being more easier to step on. It trained you to be kept quiet. All of these things, all these behaviors are trained behavior because it happened to you once, or at least once, you see? So now your job as a empowered empath is to reprogram that, to begin to train yourself and put yourself in scenarios that it tells you that it's safe for me to speak and voice. And it's not about perfection, but it's about just getting over the fear. Okay, your main thing right here is not perfection, but it's about getting over the fear. Okay, one time. Okay, believe me, do it one time. Whatever it is you're afraid to speak about, just do it one time. If you're afraid to say no to someone, just say no one time. Okay, if you're afraid to raise your hand in a Zoom room, just raise it one time and watch the magic. Watch what happens. Okay, there are so many of my clients who have literally transformed their lives, and they go on Zoom and they speak up in my Zoom room, okay, when we have our coaching call for the first time. And now they just find it easier to raise their hand and speak again and again and again, and when I challenge my clients to make their first video on Instagram or go live on Instagram, and now they're like live, video, okay? So it's like you just have to do that one time, and then your brain is gonna shatter all those beliefs that is so scary, it's so fearful, oh my gosh, the end of the world. You just proved to your fearful brain that it's not that bad, and it was lying to you this whole time. Okay, so you have to prove it wrong. Okay, so that's the second way. Okay, I dare you, do it. You can do it. Okay, and the third way that you can heal your throat chakra is actually by by humming or toning. Okay, or like saying something, like, I guess toning. I'm like trying to explain it another way, but it's like going like ooh, okay, whatever, okay? When you're alone, when you're by yourself, when you're putting on a music, like a meditation music or something like that, and begin to tone. Okay, whatever comes out of your mouth, doesn't matter. Just start toning when you're by yourself. And what that does, that it begins to let the sounds out. And actually, when you tone these things, it's going to be very healing as well. Okay, and you can actually begin to get comfortable with weird sounds or abnormal sounds coming out of your mouth. This is very important because the main thing with empath is also perfectionism. Okay, it's about like feeling like, okay, I'm going to sound stupid if I speak this way. I'm going to sound stupid if I sound this way. So it's like you rehearse it so much in your head so that you actually never speak the thing. You never say what you want to say. So if you want to really heal your throat chakra, you need to get comfortable saying or letting weird sounds out of your body, okay, out of your mouth. So if the whole humming and toning is a bit like, oh my God, okay, for you, what you can do, I'm going to give you beginner level. You can do this, okay? You are going to breathe in. And when you breathe out, you are going to make a sigh sound, okay? So it's like this. Breathe in, and then, okay? You're going to do that. You're going to let some sound out of your mouth, okay? So again, in, okay? And listen, do it in your private room, okay? Do it alone, okay? You don't have to do it outside with people. But the more you're comfortable just hearing sounds coming out of your mouth, and even especially when it's weird sounds, it's going to train your brain that it's okay to make sound. It's okay for things come out of your mouth, and it's okay for it to not be perfect. All of these things, over time, it rewires your subconscious that it's safe for me to be me. It is safe for me to voice my opinion. It's safe for me to have preferences. It's safe for me to just speak when it's messy. It's safe for me to let sounds out of my body. And after a while, it's going to reprogram your nervous system. Your nervous system you don't have to feel like you're tensing up when it comes to you speaking, when it comes to you saying something. It's gonna be like, oh, this is normal, okay? So when I'm speaking online, offline to a person, it's okay for me to say no. It's okay for me to say, actually, I want this. It's safe for me to, yawn. It's safe for me to laugh. It's safe for me to whatever, okay? So get used of having more sounds coming out of your mouth through toning, through laughing, through like sighing, okay? And get used to make small decisions and begin to take ownership of your preferences, and don't outsource your authority and your power out to your friend or another person, okay? Just begin to say, I like this, okay? I want this. Okay, guys, these little steps, you can do it. And I know that it probably sounds so silly and so small, but if you are an empath who struggle with this, it's not easy, okay? And I get it. I struggle with this my entire life, and it's only when I begin to practice safety, breathing, making sound when I breathe out, and start taking little steps towards owning my preferences and owning my yeses and nos, that's when my life really changed. And that's when I'm able to speak my truth like this and, share all these things with you. So I hope you can conquer this, and, you can share these, whatever you have learned, to the next empath and your people, so that we can all heal and really speak our truth, because our truth is always based in love, in light, in peace, in alignment. We want to do good in the world, so we need to unblock those throat chakras. Okay, my love, let me know if this has helped you in any way, and any other tips that you have found as helpful, share it below, so we can all as a community come together and unbreak these freaking chains and yucky things that we don't need in our life. Let me know what you think. I can't wait to read all your comments. Make sure you check out my other empaths video on how to unblock all these fears and these things. This is Tina Wong. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We post every day, and give this a like. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.